Hello, hello. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, great holiday season. We haven't quite hit New Year's yet. I have to say I've been recovering these past few days. It's so crazy gearing up to the holidays, and then Christmas happens, and then everybody's depressed it's over. So what I have here is I want to work with Scaler in Studio One. A few weeks ago, Plugin Boutique reached out to me, and I buy my plugins at Plugin Boutique, and I have Scaler, and they basically said, hey, we'll give you an affiliate code. Maybe you can review some of our products, and let's work together. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So down below, there is an affiliate link. If you guys want to purchase Scaler, you want to purchase any other plugins that you know you're going to get from Plugin Boutique, and if you use that little link in the description below, I get a cut out of that sale. It's small, but it's something. So I appreciate your support of this channel in doing that. I'm trying to give you good content and not really making a cent off it, except for the fact that I enjoy doing this. And now I have to figure out how to finance my new iMac Pro, which I will do a video on shortly. So so let's dig in here. I have Studio One. I figured I'd open this in Studio One and just show you part of my process of how I use Scaler. I think it's a really great VST. I purchased it, didn't get it for free, and I've been using it extensively for the past few months since it came out. As well as I know I've used Captain. I did highlight that in some other videos along with Scaler, but Scaler's really, really neat, especially for somebody like me that doesn't know theory, and I'm trying to learn all I can. I think it's a great learning tool, as well as an aid to hack your way into making music, right? That's the whole point of this. I say this every video is I beat myself up for so long trying to figure out how to learn what I thought I was supposed to learn before getting started. And really things started happening when I just freaking started and said, screw whatever I think I'm supposed to know. Let me figure out how to use this new technology and start making music. And that's what I did. So, all right. So what we do is we're going to open up Scaler. Scaler's a VST, right? So you can purchase it, link below. Plugin Boutique, you buy it, you download it, you install it on your computer, and then here it is as a VST. So it's Studio One. I can just add it as a new instrument, and this is Scaler. So the way that I use Scaler is, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. Okay, let me backtrack. There is no right or wrong way to use Scaler, right? It's a matter how you figure out how a tool works for you. I've watched other people's videos and they use it to try to hack and figure out maybe what key samples are in or other notes that they can hear in something. And I mostly use it to start a song and decide, okay, well, I want to use this scale, and then I'm going to know it's in this scale, so in this key, so I can plug all that data into Studio One, for example, and know that I am creating a song that's absolutely in key. So you just pick scales here and you have all kinds of stuff. I don't get crazy, but so you can see as I go down, there's Dorian, Mixolydian, and we go through all the different scales. So it says 276. That's a freaking lot. And it also tells you the style. So tells you happy, light, bright. If you get to a minor scale, serious, sad, emotional, sentimental. Other ways to pick certain scales are to pick out maybe a style of music that you like. So let's see, if I pick EDM 1, it's telling me these types of scales are what you may find generally in EDM. Of course, it's all generally, okay, you can't, I mean, who knows for sure? Yes, there could be something that goes against the grain, but here, let me pick pop 1. Here's some popular scales for pop, and let's see, Neo Soul, which MG the Future likes to point out because I think he helped get this one added based on what his needs and wants were out of Scaler. So so it's pretty cool. And you can go by different artists. So I guess if there's a certain artist that you really enjoy their music, like Carl Cox, if you're into EDM, you can see some of the scales that he uses frequently here. And then you can actually save your own chord sets. So once you determine, okay, I like this scale, I like these chords within this scale, you can actually save them. And so that's what I should show you. I'm talking about scales, but what I really should show you is that, so let's go back to Carl Cox 2. So what it does is it opens these scales, but connected with these scales when you click on them. So look at me, I'll click on the A major scale, and you'll see that the chords down here below in these boxes, they change, and up above actually. And the keys are changing color. The blue keys are the keys that are within the scale. Okay, so it's pointing that out for you. So this is a really powerful program, and I just want to let's flash back to 10 years ago when I was trying to learn music production. And what I did is I actually would take masking tape and I would write on the masking tape and then color code it and put it, literally stick it onto my MIDI controller so that I could potentially know what particular keys were in which scale. Now you could imagine, I mean, that was absolute crazy thing to do. It wasn't really effective. It was really hard. So to have this VST that harnesses the power of having every scale you could possibly think of and then grouped into certain types of genres and having certain producers' favorite scales in there, as well as saving your own chord set. Pretty cool. So let's just start with something. Let's stick with the Carl Cox and let's do this A major scale. So you just click on these and you hear what you got going on there. So you can get an idea of okay, I like the way these sound together. And then once you drag them in here, so let's start with A major. Once you drag it in here, you can actually then change the octave. It's pretty cool. So let's see if I want this higher. I actually want it lower. Let's take this. I've really never worked in A major before, so that's really interesting. Okay. All right. So we decided that we like this. There's other ways that you can set up a scaler within your DAW to actually play through another VST instrument. So I could be using scaler and I could have this routed so that I'm playing keyscape. When I push this, it plays keyscape, but I don't do it that way. So once I have the chords that I like, so I've got this, I go and I pick another instrument and let's say, let me use keyscape. Now I did recently get a new computer. I'm slowly going through all my instruments. So let's see. Yes, I figured that'd be the case. It has not been activated. So let's see what I have used here. I believe I activated Omnisphere. No. Ooh, bang. All right, well, let's throw in massive. Keep going. Are we going to be 0 for 3? No. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's pick out something in massive. This is a good opportunity to show you a little massive fun. I've talked about this before, but if you have the different machine expansions, they expand your options over here in terms of what massive presets you have. So let's see. I don't know what that is. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. All right, let's go here. Piano keys. I just want to find some pads. Perfect. Let's find a pad. Actually, let's go there. Plucked up, sweet sweat. All right, it takes me forever to find this out, of course, when I'm doing demos. So cool thing, so scaler now. So we have this. I can literally take this out of here and drag the MIDI into this other instrument now. And so what you can see is I have those chords right here, which is pretty cool. So that was pretty easy. And let's change this again. Let's just find the absolute right sound. Should just start it out here, right? With the electric piano. Now that's pretty fast, okay? If I'm writing a song, and what I'll do is I'll like drag them out. And I know like that's tedious, okay? It's tedious. I agree. I think there's actually in Scaler, if I think I could, I feel like they had some recent updates. I feel like there's some new capability to make these longer if I had wanted to, but I didn't, and I don't know how to do it right now. Although I do think like their updates are so cool. Like I should definitely point that out, because when they come out with a new update, like there's good stuff in it. It's not just like, oh, we're fixing crashes. They're like really listening to people who are using the VST. And they are putting new stuff in there all the time, which not a lot of companies do that. So that's like super cool. Makes me really happy as a paying customer when I see that. All right, cool. So now I have used Scaler to come up with my chords, which I know are in A major, which is so cool because this is one of the reasons I really love Studio One. So now I'm basically going to tell Studio One that I know I'm in A major. So you can come down here to key, and there you go. Snap that in, I'm an A. And then anything I want to do, so like anything that I want to do on another channel. So if I start a new instrument, let's see, what do I have here? It's killing me that I have to go through all my instruments. I didn't realize that I still had so many to activate. That's a pain in the butt of getting a new computer. It's really tough. So tough. And I thought I had done Omnisphere, so it's really weird. But okay, like let's say I wanted to do my bass. Let's pick something. So I wanted to make sure that my bass was in A major. So I could just come over here, hit the information thing. I'm going to say follow the chords, right? Because I have my chords in. I'm going to say it's bass, which is really cool. If I was in here, I could make sure that, see, it knows it's A major because I put that it was A major down here. And what else can I show you? Oh, so once I have my chords in here, even though I know what they are because they were in Scaler, right? I can see the A major, B minor, D major, C sharp minor. Let's test Studio One right now. And we are going to extract to a chord track, and let's see what we get. A, B minor, D. Yeah, A. Did I say that? No. Look at that, right on. Like, that's how cool Studio One is. It's just really neat. Okay, so I can tell my bass to follow those chords right now. I can tell my bass to don't let me play anything that is not in this A major. I don't think it lets you check that when you're telling it actually to follow. Okay, yeah. So you have no choice with this here if you're telling the instrument track and the information over here for your bass to follow the chords. Okay, it's just sort of locked. It's not gonna let you put put a chord anywhere that a note anywhere that you aren't allowed to put it. So that's why it's like a moot issue. So it doesn't matter. All right. So that's pretty cool because let's play. I'm going to play the bass in. So let's see. That was so bad because I was like so off. I think there's a delay because that just, and then as I got further, I was like trying to guess where it was. Guess where like should hit the note. All right, so there we got it. You heard me play it. It's like not right. So let's click this off. So let's remember shift. That's like a wobbly bass. Let's see if we can switch to something else. There we go. It's better. Look at that. It sounds great now. Pretty cool, isn't it? So let's do this. Let's put another instrument track in, and I'll put another massive track in, and we'll do like a little melody. I'll show you how that works. And this is all just coming from starting with the scaler and using Studio One. And I don't know. This just blows my mind because I know how difficult it was for me when I was just trying to do this on my own and learn everything. I'm not sure if I like any of those. You can tell that picking my sound. Sound choices takes forever, right? That's what we're all trying to learn. All right, so when it comes back around, let me try to like just put something in. Hit a double note here, so let me take that out. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you this. Let's tell this that we want to actually follow narrow. Changed all those. Cool. So let me show you what I played in now. Like literally take this off. This is what I played in. Right? Because I didn't know what I was playing, but I just had an idea in my head. I'm going to go up, I'm going to go lower. But again, didn't know what I was playing. But now I tell it, follow the A major here. I know for the purposes of showing this to you, this is nothing special, right? This song that I'm creating here is nothing special. It's just for demonstration purposes. So I hope that you enjoyed me showing you Scaler and how Scaler works. It's impossible for me, where I'm at with my journey, to sit here and create a song in even 20 minutes. I'm getting better, but when I'm trying to do these demos, like I'm really showing you from a place where like this is where the average person is, right? When they're trying to learn how to use Scaler, how to use the software, and these are the hacks that I'm using to be able to make songs. And this is how I started a lot of my songs, especially working in Studio One. And I hope that this shows you the power of Studio One and the power of using something like Scaler in terms of looking at all these different ideas, right, for songs, because that's one of the powers here, right? It tells you the scales, different keys. But let's say I'm looking for something that is, I don't know, rock. Like, what do I usually hear in rock songs? So, here are some ideas. Here's the F major scale. And the ability to really do this, and actually I forgot to show you, nowadays you can hear them strumming. Whoops. So here, they're not all playing at the same time. It's like a strum, arpeggio, and I can hear it as a guitar, I believe. Oh, it shows the guitar. Look at that. Shows as if you were playing a guitar, and this is the fretboard. What notes are in scale? I mean, this is just powerful, even just for learning, like I said before. When I was trying to learn, YouTube wasn't that big, and I was looking at books. I was literally looking at books and trying to use Google to find what people had written online. This is so powerful. So, like, really go give it a shot. Try Scaler. Here it is on Plugin Boutique so that you can see what it looks like, what the price is, because I forget what the price is right now, but worth every penny. And when you buy your VSTs on Plugin Boutique, it's really cool because you get like credits. Like, it's like they give you credits back for having bought VSTs there, and then you can use those credits to buy other VSTs. Go check it out. Thanks for tuning in today, and I will see you soon with another video.